let me turn my iPad on and get on here so I can see comments. Okay, let's see if they can hear me. Okay, can you hear me? Okay, let me turn myself down. Hey, Artie girl, how are you doing? Good to see you. All right, I'm just looking here. Okay. So we'll wait, of course, for some more people to get in. Today I'm going to be finishing up the cover to one of my journals for the 100 Days of Collage. So while we're waiting for some more people, okay, who else is here? Oh, you can hear me. Okay, very good. So we're going to be finishing this up. I'm going to grab some paints while we're waiting for people. I found the paints that I had bought. See all this? I had bought this, and I hadn't even used the darn things yet. It's all Finnabare's, her new waxes, which are really, really cool. That's like a sepia color. I'm excited to use this, which I'll be using that. What is this? What color is this? This is called Stained Wood. That's pretty cool. Hey, Northern Snowbird, how are you doing? I'm just showing some of the waxes that I got, antiquing waxes, or just waxes, period, that I got from Finnabare. And these ones, I showed you guys some last week. These ones are all matte, which are really cool. This one's mahogany, which is cool. What is this one? Ochre. I love ochre. That's pretty. This is ash gray, which is really cool. And this is charcoal black. So, and then look, I got this too, and I completely forgot about it. How could I forget about this? Look at this mold I haven't even opened up. What in the hell is wrong with me? That's what the mold pieces look like. Isn't that fabulous? I'm keeping this mold out because I need to mold some of this up. Maybe that's a video I should do. Just molding out pieces. That is a fabulous mold. I don't know what my problem is of why I haven't done anything with that yet. Okay. Hey, Northern Snowbird, how are you doing? Aren't those waxes fantastic? They're fabulous. Hey, Grungy Girl. So what we're going to do today is I'll still wait for a minute. I'll open up some of these waxes, but we're going to finish this up. I got to put some black gesso on here, and then we got to use some of these waxes. I can use waxes, I can use acrylic paint, and I even have a bunch of Finnabare paste paints too. So I just have to decide what I'm using. I know I want to use brown. I want to use gray. Where's the gray one at? This one says ash gray, so we'll see what this looks like. So I got a sepia, which is like a brown, I think, an ash gray, and what else do I want to use? What is this? Sorry guys, sorry I'm being a little quiet. I'm just trying to, what is stained wood? Maybe stained wood is what I really want. Yeah, we'll test out these three. Plus I want, of course, a rust looking color. And I got all this from scrapbook.com. They have like 20% off sales, and I think I bought everything almost a 20% off sale. This is all from Finnabare's newest line of stuff. So let me just look and see about the rust color over here. I couldn't believe I couldn't find those last week. I was like, where are... Ooh, see, that rusty brown might be. So I'll just take some out, and then we'll do some test trials before I put them on my piece. And I know this is that rust color that I wanted. So Just looking to see. Do I have two charcoal blacks? One's matte, or one's... Okay. All right, let me put these aside so I don't get them mixed up. What the heck is this? Stained wood. I do want to keep that. I want to keep the sepia. The charcoal black, I don't want that one. Ash gray, I want to look at that one. Okay. So I'm just looking over my waxes while we wait for people to come on. And I can show you, I'm just sharing some Finnabair stuff with you guys. This is also a bunch of Finnabair stuff that I got. Now, this stuff I got at Michael's when she was clearancing out a bunch of her stuff, or they were clearancing out a bunch of her stuff. These are these are paste, patina effect paste by Finnabair. And look, it's that turquoisey color. So I definitely want to use that today too. This is another one, which is really cool. I'm going to put it out just in case. Just in case I want to use them. There's another one. This is a mint green. This mixed with like a dark, like a brown, and then like a rust color looks really cool. It gives a really cool rusty patina. So anyway, I have a bunch of those. This is also a rust color. If I don't like the other rust color for what I'm doing, I'll do that. Here's a dark brown. So I'll have these out too, just in case I want to use them. All right. And I'll show you guys what I keep them in. I keep them in this. These things I got from Dollar Tree. Are these fabulous? For $1. And then it has a little handle. These are fabulous. And then this is how they close up on the sides. I went ape and I bought tons of them because I have a ton of crap and I need to organize the stuff. Okay, let me see who's on now. Hey, Kelly, how are you doing? Thanks, Artsy Girl. Artsy Girl said, nice molds. I just want to show you. This is a mold from Finnabair. Is this Finnabair's molds? This might not be Finnabair, but I did get them. Oh, they're Prima's. Okay, Prima and Finnabair stuff is with Prima. So this is just a Prima mold, but look how cool that mold is. Hugh, I have not opened this yet and used these. What am I, crazy? Yeah, that's going to happen soon. Okay. All right, so we have enough people here. Let's just go ahead and get started. So you guys, last week I left off on this. This is my cover of my 100 Days of Collage journal. And we left off here. Everything's all, of course, dried. It's been a week. I was supposed to go ahead and already put the gesso on there, but I never got to it. I told you guys I was taking, I had learned about how to make pottery the old way, how the natives did it. And there was a guy teaching it named Andy Ward, and I've been working on that all week. Oh my God, I'm so obsessed. I've made mugs, I've made vases, I've made bowls. So, super exciting. You guys want to see the mug I made? I can go get it. Let's see if someone says they want to see the mug. I made a bunch of stuff. The best piece I made, I broke a piece of it. I am so upset. I broke the edge, the top of it. But I looked it up on YouTube of how to fix it. So, because I haven't fired it yet. And I only made it yesterday. So it's still soft enough. I can soften it up a little bit and do a repair with it. Thank goodness. You guys want to see the mug? Okay. You know what? I'll just go get it right now. We're still waiting for people. Let me go get the mug. And, you know, I'll show you the piece that broke. It came out really cool, you guys. But I'm repairing it right now. Okay, this is the vase that I made, okay? Isn't that cool? Now you can see where I broke it. But isn't that cool? This is the best one I've done so far. It's all done by hand. It's all called coil and scrapes. You do it with coils and scraping. Now, that's where the damn thing broke. I was doing some polishing. There's different steps of polishing and scraping after it gets to be leather hard. So that's what it is now. So I had to re-moisten it, which is what I'm doing now. Put it under plastic, re-moisten the pieces, and then you glue them back in with slip, which is like a real runny type of, just take your clay and make it real, you know, not real runny, but like frosting thick, and then you can repair it. So anyway, that's really cool. I'm really happy with this piece, but not that part. So I'm in the process of fixing it. Let me put this back over here under the plastic. And then I'm gonna I'll be back. I'm gonna go run and get the mug. Okay, I'm back. I have other pieces I've made, but I'm not going to show those because they're just like the beginner. Really, I mean, I'm still a beginner. I've only been doing this for like a week. But they're pieces that I was really, really learning and practicing on. But this is my second mug. Pretty happy with it. It's already been... oh, I have to polish this still. And how you polish is you have to polish it with like a shiny stone. And then after, because I've already put slip on it. Slip is watered down clay. So I've done 2 coats of slip on this. And then 2 coats of slip, and then you let it dry. And then I have to polish this. So now I have to polish this good. So I'm going to do that probably after I get off of this. And then I have to let this dry for like a week or so. I guess 3 or 4 days could work, but if you wait a good week, week and a half, and then fire it, and then I'm going to do an open fire pit in my backyard because I have actually have a fire pit in my backyard. So I've learned from Andy Ward and a bunch of others how to fire using, you know, like a pit fire. You can do it in your backyard and just do it right on top of the ground. You don't even have to dig a pit. And this is how the natives did it. Isn't this so cool, you guys? I'm flipping excited. All I needed was another thing for me to be involved in, but I've always wanted to learn how to work with clay, especially like the native way. I've always wanted to learn, so super excited about that. All right, let me see what people have to say. Oh, I need my glasses. Thanks, Kelly. Thanks, Artsy Girl. Thanks, Grungy Girl. Yeah, I'm happy with that handle. It turned out better than I thought. And I learned how to do a riveted handle, which means like it's not just sitting on the outside. I actually create like a little square, and I create another little nodule at the end of the handle, and it goes inside the mug on the top and the bottom. And so it really, so you'll have a nice handle on it so it won't break off easily. Thanks, Grungy Girl. Artsy Girl says, love my pottery. I'm attached to every piece using one right. Don't you love your pottery? Me too. I have quite a bit myself. Grungy Girl, you know what? Okay, there's a guy named, I just said his name. What did I say his name was? Andy Ward. I will try to, let me see. I might have him right here on my computer because I'm always watching him. And I actually also joined, he has a group, and I joined the group because the group, let me decline this. The group is only $20 a month. It's $100, $818 for the year. But what that includes is a ton of lessons. And that's how I've gotten to where I'm at right now this week. I've been doing a lesson a day, and it's $20. You guys, when do you get to pay $20 a month for lessons on pottery and doing it the old ways, like the natives did it? It's insanely awesome. So I joined that, and I have just like a ton of classes to take from him for 20 bucks a month. And then every Wednesday you can go, he has a live, like a Zoom, and you can go Zoom and you can meet a bunch of other potters, and they answer your questions. He answers your questions. Everyone shows their wares. It's really cool. So check out Andy Ward. Let me make sure that it's Andy Ward. I should have, just a second. I'm just looking it up on the side of my computer here. Come on. I may have to go off of this because I'm sure somebody wants to go check this out right now. And he likes to paint his like very like the way the natives painted them. Like he likes to paint his stuff like that. I actually want to do more of like in the fire, throw stuff like hay and grass and salt and all these things in my fire, and it makes all these cool colors. It makes it very old and age looking and just gorgeous. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna have to, let me go to my history real quick. I'll have to go out of this or to my save videos, one of the two. Okay. Yeah, it's Andy Ward's Ancient Pottery, and it's called the Ancient Pottery Club. That's what I'm in now too. But his name is Andy Ward's Ancient Pottery, and I will put a link to him below this video. So, all right, let me go back to myself so I can see you guys chatting. Okay. Hey, Lisa, how are you doing? Okay, I'm glad that you popped in. Enjoy your dinner. Lisa, I was just showing, I'll show it again. I've been learning how to do pottery from Andy Ward. And this is this is the second mug I've made. And I just started it this week. And he teaches you how to hand build pottery the way the natives did it. And you fire in like an open fire pit and everything. So cool. I'm so psyched. I'm sure it'll be something I will do forever, for the rest of my life, because I love that. Okay. All right. So I'm going to... All right, I'm going to, we're going to finish this up. So let me get a paintbrush. I need some of my stiff brushes. Where are they? Here we go. Where's some more? Okay, hopefully I don't, well, I know I need more than this, but. Okay, perfect. I like to use these stiffer type of brushes on this type of work. All right. So what I'm taking is this right here, Finnebair's Heavy Black Gesso. Thanks, Lisa. Yeah, I can't wait to see I can't wait to do the finished piece. I can't wait to fire it. I'm excited. Next, I have to do like a stone polishing on it, where you just take a smooth stone. You know those smooth stones that you buy that have been thrown through one of those polishing machines? Like that smooth. So I got to do that next, and then that one will be ready for firing. And this is something that's interesting. Okay, have you ever heard that, like, that's not food safe? Well, it's BS. It's totally food safe. Andy Ward, he totally takes it and drinks a cup of coffee out of it. He tests all of his all the stuff he's going to put liquid in or cook in or put water in. He tests it. So he'll put like a cup of water in a mug. He'll let it sit there for an hour, and then he'll pour it into another measuring cup and see if he still has a cup. And he loses hardly anything from that cup. So is it 100% sealed? No, but it's like 90% sealed. It's safe to drink everything out of it. And if you think about it, the natives ate and drank off of those their whole lives. The only thing is, like, if you're going to cook in them or drink milk or something that can actually really spoil, you wash it, of course, and then once a week, maybe throw them in the oven on 200 or 300, and that just kills if there's any bacteria at all that the mug has absorbed it all. And that's how you take care of the situation. But you can totally eat out of them. The reason they say that they don't want you to, the reason you always hear it's not food safe is they wanted to switch. They wanted to switch to all the glazed pottery. And they wanted to sell that. They wanted to sell glazed pottery. They wanted to sell their kilns. They wanted to sell their pottery wheels. So that's why it's so hard to learn about the old ways of doing pottery. Because they want to sell kilns. They want to sell lessons. They want you to be buying. I mean, if you do it the way that people do it today, it is expensive to get into pottery. If you do it like the natives did, you can actually get your clay from the desert. He tells you how to do that too. Where to find it, how to find it, or just in a field, especially here in the Southwest, like where I live in Vegas, which I do want to do that. I did buy my clay, but I would love to go out in the wild, in the desert or a field, and look for clay. So I'm just painting all these little pieces black. Hey, Carolyn, how are you doing? Okay, it says, Lisa says, Angie, you just triggered a childhood memory of mine. I had a pottery wheel as a child. Oh my God, that's so cool. How fun. I know. I have so many things too that I want to learn. But pottery has always been something that's been at the top of my list that I've always wanted to learn. When I was little, I think I told this story last week. I used to watch I think it was Days of Our Lives. Anyway, there was this one lady, she was a potter, and she made pottery. And she sold it in, like, you know, galleries and all that. And I was like, oh, I would love to do pottery. So I went out to my backyard. I was little, you know, 6, 7, 8, 10, I don't know. And I went to my backyard and I got mud together, got the mud thick enough and everything that I could just make pots in my backyard out of mud. And act like I had a gallery and stuff back there. So I've always had a super big interest in it. I just never understood how. I always thought, if the natives do this by hand, and I know they fired in open pit firings, how does this all work? So when I found this Andy guy, I was so excited. And then I've seen other people too, but he has the most comprehensive way to learn. Like, he really has a ton of videos. He breaks things down. Even in his videos, he breaks things down. But I would join the Potter's Club for the $20 a month if you want to learn. His videos are great. Watch his videos and do the Potter's Club. But in the videos, you're up really, really close. And you're up really, really close on the piece, and he just gets really more thoroughly into the explanations. And also you can send him pictures if you have questions and you want him to see things, so you can like help correct what you're doing. He answers questions and he gets back to you right away with your questions, which is cool. When I do I joined the Zoom for the first time this last Wednesday. That was cool. I had a problem with some of the pottery, this vase I was making, and I could show it to him and he could tell me like what I was doing wrong. So it was pretty cool. Okay, you know what? While I'm doing this, I'm going to put, let me get my, I'm going to get my water brush out and create, hopefully there's water in my water brush. Is there? What the hell? I don't got any water in there. Just a second. I have another water brush. Well, I have lots of water brushes, but maybe I have another one that has water in it. Okay, I guess I don't. Anyway, I'll just dip it into some water. You can create a little shadow. And I might as well just do it now, because I have the black paint that's gotten kind of on the book. And I'll just spread it out a little bit and make that into a shadow. So as soon as I get this paint, there we go. And I can start creating the shadows right now. All right. Where is the black acrylic paint? Okay. Kind of got some paint where I didn't want it, so let me use a baby wipe. What's everybody working on today? You guys working on things? There we go. All right, let me check out chat. Oh, Northern Snowbird. I'm sure you could find clay in Texas. Oh, Caroline, I'm sorry that you're under the weather. But fussy cutting, it's a good thing to do when you're under the weather. Okay, I sure won't forget, Grungy Girl, to show you the pottery. I'll do, you know, I'll create I'll create something like a mug or something. Maybe I can do that next week. I was going to do it today, but I needed to finish this up. I have another project I'm going to be starting. And also, I just want to like get more comfortable with the whole process before I show people what I'm doing. Because it's not like I'm any expert, that's for sure. I'm just learning. But I'm super excited. I love it. What I'm doing is I'm starting a new series. What's it called? I should know because I'm doing it. But I've never worked in series, which means like you have like a subject. Basically, it's a subject that you're creating your art around, and everything kind of relates to that. Or the colors are similar, or the meaning is similar. So I want to work in series, and I want it to be, the series is going to be called, what the heck are they called? They're going to be called Maps of Peace. So I want to do collages, like really big collages on big, like poster size types of mixed media paper or watercolor paper. And you guys know how I love to like collage with different languages and stuff. So I've been collecting papers that have different languages. Like I have Italian, Spanish, Arabic, English, my own language, numbers, and I want to create maps of peace. So bringing all these different cultures together, and that this is a map that represents all different cultures. So it's bringing all the cultures together. So that's why I'm calling them maps of peace. I want to make them really big, like poster size on like mixed media paper. So I want to start that today if I have time. So it'll be the project that I'm working on for the rest of the year. So I'm excited about that. Okay, perfect. All right, I may be out of frame here and there because I got to turn this around and just look at it from other angles. So let me just turn the piece, and if I'm out of focus, which I'm going to be, I'll be back in a second. Let me see what people are saying. It says, Angie Garcia does amazing serious pieces. I can see you doing this as well. You know what? I love Angie Garcia. Are you talking about she's on Facebook? She's the one that I saw that did the book, the cover of the book that looked like it had been in a fire. And it was awesome. And that's how I'm going to do my other one that I have. My other art journal for 100 days of 100 days of collage. Grungy Girl says she's finishing up her bee journal. Very cool. Grungy Girl, I love your work. I see your work on Facebook all the time. I really like it. It's very cool. Oh, and then Northern Snowbird, she said, I wonder if I can get clay in Texas. I'm sure. Okay, yes, she experienced the California fire, so that's why she was doing those doing those journal covers that looked like they were burnt. And she did some other stuff too. It was really, really cool. Yeah, I like her. I talk to her on Facebook all the time. I always compliment her work, and she compliments me too because I think we have similar styles. As soon as I seen her burn her books that look burnt, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm in love and I need to do those. And what a good representation of just these fires, and we need to do something about climate change. It's very cool. All right, I got to keep turning this so I can get this little areas. Like I said, I'm going to be out of frame, so I'll be back in frame in a minute. But I got to turn this so I can see what I'm doing. So I can get it from different angles. All right. Does Angie Garcia, does she have a YouTube channel? I've never, I don't think I've ever looked that up to see if she has a YouTube channel. I need a small brush to get into this one little area. I don't know if this is small enough or not, but yeah, it is. Oh, excuse me, I got the hiccups. Hopefully that doesn't hang around too long. I will check chat here in just a second. Let me just keep turning this around. Again, I'm going to dip this in water and create that like a little black shadow with the black paint that's kind of, that's getting smeared around. Okay. So that Maps for Peace project that I want to do, I'm going to do that next, and I'm going to let this, as soon as I'm done painting this, this has to dry, right? So we'll just put this out for, 20 minutes, and then we'll come back and we will rub on the paste and the waxes on this to get it all colored up. So sorry I'm getting quiet. I'm focusing. A lot of times I will paint these pieces before I put them on, but I didn't this time. And Finnabear, where I learned how to do all this work from, she doesn't pre-paint her pieces. She does it like this afterwards. She goes, I don't got time to be pre-painting nothing. I'm like, okay. So I thought, what's good for her, it's good for me. Okay. So I'm just getting into all these little crevices. All right, one more little section, and then I can check the chats. I haven't done my other art journal for 100 Days of Collage. I have to need to cover for that one too. I haven't done that one yet. I'll probably just make a video on that one. Because I have way too many projects. But I'm sure you guys are like me. You just want to do everything. I want to do all the things. So I try to have like my main things and then slip in other things here and there that I want to do. Okay, let me get this black underneath here. Hopefully I can get to it. Yeah, I got it. There's another little area in here that needs to get done. Okay. All right. Does every little corner have to be done? No, just as long as it's basically done. Because I'm going to be painting it in a very, of course, grungy style. So you guys know me, nothing has to be perfect. But the more unperfect, the better. The grungier, the better. The more imperfect, the better. In my opinion. Okay. Did we basically get everything? Basically, yes. Oh, I didn't do the bone. This little bone down here. Now this I probably should have pre-painted, since I kind of just have it just sitting out here at the bottom. This is a mold, this bone. Isn't it kind of cool? I know some people don't like stuff like this, but I do. Okay, just a second, you guys. I'm highly focusing because I don't want to get too wild with this, because I'm also getting it on this page, which I don't mind because I'll make a shadow out of it, but this is a part that I do want to stay in control a little bit. There we go. All right, I'm going to take my water brush and create like a little shadowing around everything here. There we go. All right, let me rinse that out. Let me rinse that brush. I know I'm getting quiet, you guys, sorry. Just making sure that I'm not getting too messy. Is there such thing for me? I don't know. Let's get that smoky shadow going around here too, with whatever paint I got messy here. So it's kind of like when I take the Stabilo, like around the edges, kind of the same thing. It is the same thing, just creating a little shadow. And this way too, I don't have to try to be clean all around the pieces. And I'll be throwing some more shadows in too, but that's good for now. All right. Hey, Patty, how are you doing? Patty says, just popping in. We'll be back in a few minutes when Z wraps up her stream. I'm moderating for her. Okay, very good. Thanks, Patty. Good to see you. Okay, Grungy Girl says that Angie, I think Angie Garcia, she does short videos on YouTube and Instagram too. Okay, cool. Yes, for sure, Patty. Say hugs to Zandra. Love her. Okay, I'm just gonna see. Oh, hey, Pamela, how are you doing? You love Imperfect too? Me too. It takes the stress off of you. Okay. Happy to have you here, Pamela. Yay. Okay. All right, so you guys, just talk amongst yourselves for a second. I gotta go outside to my backyard and put this on my patio and let this dry in the hot Las Vegas sun. So this will be dry in about, bone dry in about 10 to 15 minutes. So let me do this, and then we can start working on Maps for Peace, my series, okay? So I'll be back. Just talk amongst yourselves. Artsy girl, watch over everything. Okay, I'm back. That's out in the sun, drying. Do I sometimes say Arizona? I'm from Arizona originally, but I've lived in Las Vegas now for the last like 16, 17 years. But sometimes I still say Arizona, because that's where I was raised and lived my whole life. So anyway, if you guys ever hear me say Arizona, that's why, because that's where I'm from. I think I do that. I think I interchange Las Vegas and Arizona together. They're not the same. Well, they're the same as far as like they're both deserts and they're both hot as hell. But okay, let me put this aside, and we're gonna do the Maps for Peace. I'm gonna work on that, and it's not gonna get all done today because it's gonna be like a poster board size. Let me get it out real quick. So what I'm going to work on is, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to work on this. This is mixed media paper. It's big. It's 18 by 24. And you guys, I got this on clearance last year. I don't think they're doing it in the papers, in the fine art section for paper, but it's the Strathmore mixed media paper. I got this for $8.74 for how many sheets? 15. For $8.74, and originally, I don't know how much. This was like 30 bucks or something. I'm trying to look at the original price. I think it was like $30. So I got a great deal on this. I bought quite a few of them because I knew I was going to want to do some really nice big mixed media projects. So, and the mixed media paper is nice. It's nice and thick and yummy. So there's that. I gotta make room for myself. Oh, and you guys see I took off my nails. You guys notice that? I took off my nails because I was doing the clay this week, and I kept, of course, poking my nails and scraping. I was like, oh. And it takes something like learning to do pottery for me to take off my nails, because I love my nails. Love my nails. I don't love doing them every 2 weeks, but I love wearing nails. So, but to learn pottery, I was like, okay, this is worth it. Just a second, I'm just cleaning up my hands real quick. So it was worth it though to learn pottery. So as long as I'm doing pottery, I can't be wearing nails. All right. Just need to get some of that paint off my hands. Okay, I need to decide. Okay, we'll go this way. And I gotta make some room on my table. Remove this stuff. Okay, I gotta move some crap on my table here to make room for this. Oh, I have way too much going on. Like always. And I will check chat here in just a second. All right, so I think, get out of the way. All right, cool. So I do have I just have the right amount of room, because I did a page like this. I did it on a big piece of mixed media paper before. And look, I have enough room. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Okay. And just talk amongst yourselves while I organize myself. Organize myself right into a mess, probably. Get out some glue. I can put this over here until then. It's rough. I got 2 projects going, so but I got to keep stuff out. So let me just reorganize. So if I'm silent for a minute, you guys, sorry. I'm reorganizing myself. I'm gonna go put my mug somewhere before I drop that. Okay. I'll put this over here. We'll put this over here. Where's my glue gonna go? Right there. All right. All right, what's everyone saying? Hey, Adrian, how are you doing? Hi, Terry, how are you? Okay. All right. So for those people who are just coming in now, what I'm doing is I'm doing a new series. I've never actually worked in series before, but that's like if you work in series and everything you're making has like the same subject matter or the same colors or the same style. So I want to do these big, huge maps of peace. And so you guys know, and when I do my collages, I like to integrate different languages. So I'm going to integrate different languages into this collage with all my jelly prints. And it represents different cultures from around the world and bringing people together. Okay? And Lord knows we need some peace. Okay? We need some peace. Because what's been going on this week is absolutely horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. I have lost sleep over this shooting this week. I have lost sleep about it. I'm constantly watching the news. It's very sad. Very, very sad. So I think that this project is going to be good. Exactly what I need to be working on. So anyway, a bunch of these jelly prints, like this one right here, are going to be printables. So let's use this first. I don't know if I'm going to use the whole thing, but I really like this Cocoa Pelly on here. So all my jelly prints will be intermixed with the different languages. And I just ordered, or I'm just about to order quite a few books of different languages, so that I have books that I can rip out and incorporate into my collages. Because I want languages from all over the world. So, and my husband had our DNA done. Just that DNA thing that's on TV that you always see. So in my DNA, it says that the people where I came from was from Nigeria. And they found out that throughout the slave trade and all of that. So, I don't know if it's called slave trade, but during slavery, that's where a lot of my people came from. And was from Nigeria. So I definitely want to figure, I guess, so my past, I think, is Nigerian. I think that's what the culture is, that's what the people are called. And also, I want to find a book written in Nigerian language. Hopefully I'm saying all that right. So that, which I think would be really cool. And I can have my culture, my own culture, in my collages. So I'm excited about that. All right, so I'm going to start placing things, and we'll see how this is. This right here is Italian, so that's going to go in there. Hi Terry, how are you doing? Yes, Terry, peace, for sure. Yes, I love that song, Imagine, by John Lennon. And the reason I got this idea when I was doing my 100 days of collage, it's crazy when you do something for 100 days, how much you learn, the different things that come up for you. You learn what you like, you learn what you don't like. But someone had said, one of the collages I had made where I was putting in a lot of different languages, they were like, they're like, those look like maps. And I thought, you know what, those do look like maps. I go, how cool would it be to have like maps of peace? And that's how I came up with it. So doing that 100 days of collage, you just come out with so many ideas, a lot of inspiration. And it was fun to do too, because I got to meet so many people. FROYLE Arts, she's the one who put it on. You guys check out FROYLE Arts here on YouTube. She does a lot of collage like this, making jelly prints like I do. And she's the one who put it on, hosted it, and we'd all go on her YouTube, not YouTube, we'd all go on her Facebook and show, you know, what we had done for that week. So it was pretty cool. So from doing that, posting every week on her Facebook, I met so many cool people. Let me see what this is. I think this is Spanish. Yeah. Wait, is this Spanish or Italian? No, this one's also Italian. Oh, is this Spanish? Just a second. I can tell you guys in just a second. All right. Get it straight, Angela. Get it straight. Yeah, okay, wait a minute. This one is in... This one's in Spanish. And this one's in Italian. They're very similar looking. I'm not saying they're the same. They're just similar looking, which is why I got confused. Okay, wait a minute. What is this? Okay. Okay, I was wrong. This is the Spanish. These are like letters in Spanish. And this is the Italian. And also I did it in color. The Italian. So, all right. Also, I have Arabic language that I found a book. And this I jelly printed and then did a bunch of ink blots on. So I'm going to put this in right now. But see, this is Arabic. I believe it's Arabic. If you can look at this language and tell me if I'm wrong, let me know. But the research I've done, I believe it's Arabic. What happened was I was at a thrift store and I seen this book. I picked it up and looked at it and I'm like, oh my God, this is just beautiful. I don't know what language this is in, but it's beautiful. And I knew I wanted to include it in my artwork. So I bought it, God, 8-9 years ago. So I have a whole book of it. The ones I just showed you, I got offline. I just Googled Italian letters and then letters in Spanish. So and am I sure that all this is going to go like this? No. I'm just kind of setting things up, so we'll see how everything ends up being. I need to put some, let me get some, I got to stop with the languages right now, and I need to put some jelly printing in between here. Here's a jelly print of mine with intuitive symbols, which I think is cool. This will be in my printable kit for June. Can you guys believe it's June already? That's crazy. All right, this I think will fit there. That might go right there. How cool would that look? Oh, that looks cool right here. That might go good on top of there. To me, collage is like little puzzles. But puzzles with no wrong answer. Because a regular puzzle, oh my God, I can't even do a puzzle. Because my brain thinks like this. That's why I can't do a puzzle. I like to make the pieces fit. I don't want to have to fit into the pieces. All right, let me see what you guys are talking about. Oh, you have problems with charging? Oh no, Northern Snowbird. I hope you can make it to the end too. Adrian, aren't the days flying by? As I get older, I'm 53. It's like a day is nothing. A week goes by and it's nothing. It's already Sunday again, you guys. Before I know it, it'll be next Sunday. It'll be next Sunday. Me and my husband were just talking about that. Just saying time, it just flies when you get older. All right, this is a cool piece. This is a cool jelly print. And all these ones, this jelly print also will be in the printables. But this is cool because this is my own intuitive language, which is going to be cool to put in here. So, I do not like straight edges. So this is cool. Now we need to have some language in there. Also, I like to have numbers. So there'll be some stuff with numbers, or I'll put numbers in, because numbers are a universal language. I was watching some show about that. And a lot of times people come from other countries and they go to college and become engineers or whatever. And they said it's because, not that they're any better at math than anybody else, but it's because there's not such a language barrier with numbers. Numbers are universal. And I thought, oh, that makes sense. Ooh, I like that right there. Up against that. That looks cool. Okay, let me see what people are saying. Patti said, my mom always told us the older we get, the faster time goes. She's so right. It's, a day, to me, a day is nothing anymore. One day is nothing. And it'll be like, tomorrow will be Monday. And by the end of the week, I'm like, it's already Friday. I tell my husband, I'm like, where'd the week go? It's crazy. Hey, Jerry, how are you doing? Thanks, Jerry. Okay, I'm just going up already a little bit. Make sure that I'm not missing. And if you guys want me to read anything or answer questions, make sure you put it in caps. Pamela, you're so sweet. She called me a Nigerian fairy. Thank you. You know what else I found out? I just did a little research and I thought, because I'm like, where do these things, I like doing a lot of old world things. Like, I'm doing pottery. I'm learning that. I also spin yarn. I don't spin regular, I spin art yarn on the spinning wheel. And I like to knit. Like, where do these things, these are all old things. They're not like things that people always want to learn. So I'm like, where did this come from? So I looked up Nigerian people and I said, are Nigerian people now or in the past potters? It was and is a major part of their economy in Nigeria. They sell their pottery to vacationers. So it's a big time industry for them. And I'm like, well, that's where I get it from. So I thought that was pretty cool. This is what I'm looking at now. I'm looking to see if I want to put this in there. I'm not sure about this piece yet. I like it. I just don't know if I want it in there. I'm looking at that one. I have enough languages going on right now. I think I might use some of this. And here lies the problem. Too many choices. You know what, though? I'd rather have too many choices than not enough. Okay. This is another one that'll be in the printable kit for next month. And I love making the printable kits because if they sold or if they didn't sell, I would still want to make these kits because then that way my favorite jelly prints, I always have them. So I can use them whenever I want. So I just love having them so that I can have access to my jelly prints. And I don't constantly have to keep, oh, I don't like that. So I don't constantly have to keep making doing jelly printing all the time because, you know, I need to do collages too. So ooh, I like that. I like these two together. Okay. We might take this and collage that in here. That looks cool too, right there. All right. Yeah, so this one, the different languages is Arabic, Spanish, Italian, my own intuitive language, and then English. And then there's native symbols and African symbols. and intuitive symbols. That's a native symbol right there, the Kokopelli. And I'll probably, when I do my embellishing, I will put different symbols, like some African symbols on here too, some more native symbols, all of that. So I'm going to do some more studying on my Nigerian history. I'm super excited about that. And I also like to knit, like I said, and spin yarn. So I was like, where does all that come from? Also in Nigeria, they do a lot of textiles there. And they use cotton. So there's a lot of spinning of wools. I'm not sure how much they do by hand or by machine, how they do that, but it's pretty cool. Anyway, I get to see where these interests that I have come from. All right, save. I like to save these little pieces to make stamps, which I need to make some stamps. Save little pieces like that to make stamps. All right, continuing on. Let me see what else we got going on here. We need a language or a map or something right here. And I think a map is going to go, the piece of map. Where do I have that at? Oh, also Asian. What am I saying? Almost forgot. I also have my Asian language too, because I have the Asian newspaper. I'm getting to it. That's maybe what I'll put there. Okay, you guys know that I have all these Asian newspapers that I get from Chinatown here. So also Japanese. So, oh, that looks cool. We'll put that right there. Let me just rip it on my lap a little bit here. Okay. Oh, I like that. Oops. We'll let this overlap that. Yeah, that looks cool. It needs to be ripped a little bit more. Okay. I'm loving this. This is really cool. So old wall looking. And I love this because this gives you space if you want to, for mark making, if you want to put intuitive symbols, intuitive language, if you want to do some native symbols or African symbols. And when I say native symbols or native, I mean Native Americans, but I was watching a documentary, and they had said that they just like to be called natives. And so that's why I say natives and not Native American anymore. So that's at least what I learned in this documentary, and I just try to show respect. So look how many different cultures we've brought together. This is so cool, you guys. We have Japanese. We have or not Japanese. I'm on that Japanese because I have a Japanese calligraphy paper, and I believe this is Chinese, not Japanese. Oh, let me say Asian for right now so I can make sure. So let me say Asian right now. So we got Asian language going on. We have Spanish, Italian, Arabic, my own intuitive language, my own intuitive symbols, a native symbol here, and we'll have some Native American symbols. Once I'm done, I'll draw those in. All right, let me just see what else we have going on here. I might put some more of the Asian. I'm looking at this right now. Sure, it's funny, you guys, you can't see me right now because I'm ripping, but you can hear the paper just ripping. Cool. This is that Asian newspaper at the bottom here. Let me see if I need to. Cool. So you guys are seeing. Let me see what you guys are seeing there. All right, I'm just trying to make sure you guys are seeing everything. Okay, this is hard to see because it's written small, but this is all like Asian writing here. And I'm sure I won't be finishing this today. I'll be working on this for a while because I got to glue it all down. And then, of course, I have to do all my embellishing type of stuff I'd like to do to it. So, I mean, it won't take me forever, but I won't be done with it today, probably. Plus, I need to get back to my other project and put some waxes and stuff on the cover of my art journal. So, I have this map, which is really cool. It's scrapbook paper. One of my scrapbook pads. So you guys, if you have scrapbook paper pages, which we all do, and it goes with your project, yank that stuff out. I mean, it's just, we all have so much scrapbook paper that we need to use. Using it in your mixed media is another great way of using your scrapbook paper. Let me see if I want to put this down here. Which kind of sucks is that I'm filming with my camera, right? I usually use my camera. I take a picture of something like this so that I have a picture of this so I can go back and recreate it. So I don't know how I'm going to do that today since I don't have since I'm using my camera. All right. I will check chat here in just a second. I'm looking to see what I want there. I think I want some type of a jelly print. Oh! I love this jelly print. This looks like such an old wall. And I did make a printable out of it. Isn't that cool looking? I'm just looking at where I'm going to use this at. I think I know. Just a second. I'm ripping it out. So I have this. Let me rip the top. And let me rip the sides. So we don't have any straight edges. What time is it? It is, what time is it? You guys, it's already 3:21. These 2 hours are nothing. Oh my goodness. You guys, we're probably, you know what? I hate to say it, but we're probably not going to get back to my my book, to my my journal. We'll finish it up next week. At least I got the black gesso on there. We'll just focus on this, because if not, then it's another setup for me to go back to the other thing. So I just didn't think that I was already, the time is just flown. Like I just was talking about, the time is unbelievable. Oh, this is cool. Look at that. I love it. Making your own papers just rolls. I absolutely love making my own papers. You can use your own colors that you like. You can make them the way you like it. And then it's your own artwork when you create your own papers. You know, I'm going to get a bigger piece of the Asian paper here. All right, let me see what people are saying. Okay, Adrian says, canvas, wow, cool. What glaze so it doesn't come off. Thanks, Artsy Girl. I like the size paper you have, Angie, to frame it. Yeah, this is going to be really, really cool in a frame. I'm going to try to get prints of all of my this series of work. Get like poster prints done, so, and put them in my Etsy shop. I don't know how much it is or where I'm going to go get that done at, because not everybody can print things off this big, but I'll be checking into it. Yeah, you could do these on poster board too. I did it on the mixed media paper because I know that it takes, like, it's going to take all this glue a lot better maybe than poster board. Poster board sometimes will start really kind of like, you know, rolling up on itself a little bit. Warping, that's the word. Because it's not able to accept very much wet glue and stuff. So, but you can do it like that. Hey, Melissa, how are you doing? Thanks, Melissa. So what I'm doing is I'm making a collage, and this collage is called Maps of Peace. And the reason they're called Maps of Peace is because I'm using different, along with my jelly prints, I'm using different languages from around the world in these pieces. So it's like bringing all these cultures together, which creates peace, right? That's what I think. Or at least it can be a roadmap to creating peace. So like I said before, this is Arabic, this is Italian, Spanish, Asian, my own intuitive language, my own intuitive symbols. That's a Native American symbol, excuse me, not Native American, but native symbol, which is a kokopelli. And then I have maps that kind of represent the world. So those are here and here. So pretty cool. Hi, Melissa. How are you doing? Thank you. Okay, I'm just looking to see. Thank you, Melissa. Melissa says, love it. Thank you. So I need a cool piece to go right there, right? So I'm looking. I am looking. Okay, it needs to be a, I feel like it needs to be a jelly print to go there. Something cool for jelly printing. Let me see. Let me see what I want to use. I'm looking through my jelly prints right now. Just a second. That one's kind of cool. I love these ones. Well, everything I make looks like an old wall. What am I saying? I was going to say, I love the ones that look like old walls. What do I make that doesn't look like an old wall? All right, let me rip this part out here. This one was also done, made into a printable. Pretty much all the jelly prints you guys see here are I put in the printable kit. So I have 16 different pages in the printable kit this month, I believe. Actually, it'll probably be 18, because then I also have some Mucha's artwork that we can use in our collages. All right, look how cool that piece looks. Does that look cool? I love the way it feels. I love how jelly prints feel. I love all that collected, layered acrylic paint on paper. It just feels so good. It feels so good. Do I like that there? Oh, I know what I can do. I can take a picture of this with my iPad. That's what I'll do. I'll go get my iPad here in a second, and I'll take a picture with my iPad. Then I'll have a reference to reference back to. I remember when someone told me, just use your phone. I was like, genius, to take a picture with your phone. I was like, oh, yes. All right, that's too big. Oh, I think I like that. All right, so I'm liking this. Let me go get my my iPad, and we're gonna go with this for right now. I'll probably, of course, you know, this is just the preliminary. This is the main part of it, but I'm sure I'll be adding things to this, little pieces and all that, after I get all this glued down. Plus, then I like to embellish with mark making and whatever else I want to do to it. That's what I like about it, though. It's very intuitive type of work. And if you're very right-brained like me, then you like intuitive work, because then you get in a flow, and you get to this flow with what feels right, and that's what I like to do. All right, I'm trying to get these papers in some type of orderly situation. Look at all this. Oh my God. And that's not all of it. I have tons more pulled than that. I love, look at that. And this Asian writing in bold print. I love it. Let me cut some of that out. All right, just a second. This is going to go somewhere. This is going somewhere. Ooh, yeah, put that, the bolder Asian right there on top of the Asian writing itself, which I think is kind of cool. And I just think it's so important that we all learn about each other's cultures, and you meet different people from different cultures, different races, everything. Because when you do that, you're such a more worldly type of person. You get to understand other people, you get to understand other cultures, and that really brings people together when they get to share and learn about each other. And I think that learning and learning about other people is what's going to bring peace. Because once you know somebody from another culture, you have an understanding, and you have more respect and more love and more everything for that person. I might put that there. We'll see. And it makes your life so much richer, and just so much more interesting, and your life so much more richer when you learn about other people. Learn about somebody besides your damn self, you know? All right, so this is a rough thing of it. I'm going to go get my iPad, you guys, so that I can, all these little pieces. I need to put these away. Let me go get my iPad so I can take a picture of this, so I can work from my iPad to glue all this down. Okay, let me see if people are saying it too. Thanks, Adrian. Patty says, I was just saying in my head behind the Cocopelli. She heard me. Hello. Let's see. Hello, I have an old book of African maps. If you wanted it, I would be happy to scan and forward some to you. Oh my goodness, Jude. Are you serious? You know I would love that. Oh my goodness. Well, Jude, below this video, in about an hour and a half after this ends, I will, in the description, I will have a link to my Etsy shop. So just message me at my Etsy shop, and I'll give you my address, and we'll do a little exchange, and I will give you some printables for this next month coming up, okay? Because I love that. Oh my gosh. That is just awesome. I'm excited. Thank you so much. Patty says Jude Leader is the best. She has such cool stash. Oh, cool. She sure does, Patty. Jude, thank you. I'm very, very excited. Thank you so much. Like I said, we'll do a little trade, and I will give you printables for this month. For what is this month? June. You like how I placed that Asian bold piece? Thanks. Patty, I put that Asian piece next to that Cocopelli. Is that what you were thinking? Awesome minds think alike. You know what? You guys aren't really seeing the top of this. Just a second. Let me just... Can I go like that? Just a second. I'm going to mess with my camera for a second. Okay, perfect. There we go. Now you guys are seeing the top of that. That looks better. All right, let me see what everybody else is saying. Okay. I'll be back. I need to go get my iPad, my other iPad, so that yeah, I need to go get my other iPad so I can take a picture of this so that we can glue all this down. So I'll be back. Artsy girl, watch the house. I'm not done. I'm just getting my iPad. I gotta take a picture of all my, I'm doing a big, huge, you know, my collages. Yeah. Everyone's like, that's so cool. That's what everyone said. They go, we need peace. We're tired of this. Of this whole thing. All right, you guys, I'm back. Sorry. I got my other iPad here so that I can take a picture. All right. Let me get my iPad open here. I don't have two iPads. One iPad is mine and the other iPad is my husband. I don't want to sound like, oh, I have iPads. No. One's mine and one's my husband's. In fact, this one's mine and the one I'm watching today so I can talk to you guys is my husband's. Okay. Where is... There it is. I never take pictures with my iPad, so I'm like, where is the camera on the iPad? I have no idea. I'm constantly on my iPad, but I don't take pictures with it ever. Okay. How am I going to do this? Okay. I'll do it like this. I'll take two of them. All right, good enough. Take one there. I'll take one here. I'll take one here at the bottom. All right. You guys, sorry for the silence for a second. I'm figuring out my iPad. Like I said, I never use it for pictures. So now I need to, okay. I had to figure out, how do I look at the pictures? All right, I figured it out. All right. Cool. So I got the top here, so I can remove everything. So now I got the top here and I can work from this. Okay. Hey, Zandra, how are you doing? Hey, Mari, how are you doing? I know, Mari. She's like, that's a feast for my eyes, those African maps. I'm so excited I can't even stand it. Zandra says, I did get my mermaids from Dollar Tree. Oh, good. Good. You know what, Zandra? I was looking for those for you if I saw them. I never did see them. In fact, I have some, but I got them as a gift from Jeannie, the Duchess, here on YouTube. That's who sent me them, but I never saw them at my Dollar Trees. So, but I was looking, I thought, you know what? Oh, I know Zandra. I remember you were saying you were looking for them. And I'm like, oh, if I see them, I'm going to send them to her. But I never saw them. I only have two because they were sent to me. You're welcome, Zandra. Yeah, so anybody who's just joined, if you're wondering what I'm doing is this is a piece of mixed media paper. It's like a big poster size. And I'm doing a new series. It's called Maps for Peace. And the reason I came up with it is because when I was doing the 100 days of collage, so I had done a collage, and this one person said, you know what, that looks like a map. And then it hit me. I'm like, this is kind of like a map for peace, because it's all these different cultures and languages coming together. So I'm going to make this whole series for the rest of the year of these maps for peace. And I do want to make poster prints of it and put them in my Etsy shop. So yeah, I'm excited. So I just took a picture of this on my iPad so that I can take this apart. Okay. So I'm going to take this apart now, but I thought I should explain like what I'm doing so that, so people know, have a clue of like what's going on, who just joined. Okay, so we can leave these few pieces on because I know this is a corner piece and that's a corner piece. So let's glue these in. And then these go next. So we'll put those down there. And I need my magazine as a glue surface. So we'll use that. All right, and I need my glue brush. I need to wet it. Okay. So for the rest of the year, my main things I'm going to do is my maps for peace, of course, jelly printing, and creating the printable kits and creating jelly prints and new jelly, and trying to create different jelly print papers and techniques and stuff like that. And then definitely my working on my pottery that I'm learning from that guy, Andy Ward. So super excited. All right, I'm looking for a glue. I almost got molding paste out. Jeez. All right. We got some glue out. And like I said, we'll just finish as much as we can. I'm probably not going to get all this glued down. But by 4 o'clock, this is all glued down or not, we'll be doing a giveaway. That looks cool. This is just like a intuitive symbol that I just let myself just draw. I learned intuitive writing and making intuitive symbols from Robin McClendon. Love her. You guys check out Robin McClendon if you haven't checked her out yet. I get so many fabulous, a lot of fabulous inspiration and ideas from her. She's really, really good. Love her. And she does this whole intuitive writing, and that's where I got it from. Not that I do mine exactly like hers, because nobody can intuitive write like anybody else. But that's where I got that whole idea of intuitive writing. And I guess she has a course coming up. You can check her channel out. She has a course coming up on advanced intuitive writing, I think. Or taking your intuitive writing to the next level. Something like that. Which would be a really cool class to take from her. Okay, you guys, just a second. I have to get all the way up here. There we go. Which meant I had to try to get around the camera. Sorry. I'm doing all this standing up because I have to. All right. Sorry. Bumped the camera. But that was about to happen because trying to reach around this camera in this area isn't easy. Okay. Let's see. Patti says, I'm taking her intuitive script 2.0 class. Can't wait. Yeah, that's what I remember you saying that yesterday in your live. Oh, you guys, Patti, Totally Parish, and also Scraps to Beauty, Zandra, they both do live. So you guys check them both out. Zandra, didn't you do yours today? Earlier today? Right? Yeah, you just got, I think you just got done with yours. I think yours is just right before mine. So Zandra, put your, put what time your live is. And then, Patti, do you do your lives on Saturdays? Oh, okay. Adrian, Robin, what's channel? Okay, it's Robin McCLENDON. So you guys, let me write this down because I need to put some people's channels down. I'll do some links. I'm going to write it down right now. So I'll do a link to Robin McCLENDON's channel. I'll do a link to Patti's channel. I'll do a link to Zandra's channel. And you guys can check all these people out. Oh, FROYLE Arts. Love her. I just was talking about her earlier because that's what the 100 Days of Collage. So I will also do a link to FROYLE Arts. Love her. Okay, so yeah, Zandra, her channel is Scraps to Beauty. Patti's Totally Parish. Hers is just Patti Totally Parish also, but I'll put a link below. Your lives are scattered. Okay, but you guys go join Patti's channel. And then that way, when she goes live, you'll get a notice. Okay. All right. So those are just some great people to go and watch their lives, get inspiration, learn from them. And go have fun. It's fun going to people's lives too. Talking to everybody, meeting different people, learning different ideas. It's cool. Oh, okay, Patti. You're welcome. You're welcome, Zandra. Okay. How did I have this? What was I doing? Oh, I know that one little Asian piece went on there. Remember, Patti? That's going to go on there. That's not going there. That isn't like that. It was like this. Something like this. Yeah, it was something like that. Okay. I love this big old brush, you guys. I got this in like some cheap paints when I was at, what the heck was the name of that store? I can't think of the name of the store because I never go, IKEA. Because like we never go to IKEA. We only went a couple times. But anyway, they had these watercolors. They're cheap in the kids section, but I thought, oh, I want to try them. Because, you know, I like to try stuff. Well, these cheap brushes were in there. I thought they were the worst brushes I've ever used. They are great glue brushes. I have a couple of them. And they're so plasticky that they just really hold up to the glue. Like if you felt the brush just feels like cheap plastic. But it works perfect for glue brushes. It works better than the bristly brushes that we use for paint. So, anyway. I have two of them and I'll be sad when they wear out, but let's just put this here and then I can put other stuff there. Yeah, that's what we'll do. I'll be sad when they wear out, but like I said, they're so plasticky that it's going to take a while for them to break down. Is plasticky a word? What the heck am I saying? Plasticky. All right, Angela. Making up your own lingo there. let's just do it like this, and then I can add something else in through there. Where's this? I'm gonna put it right there. Oh, this is one of my favorite things to do. I love collage. Collage rules. It's so right brain. I love it. I don't like to use the other side of my brain. I just like to use the right side. Just reading chat here for a second. Hey Debbie, how are you doing? Welcome. Glad to have you. So Debbie, what I'm doing is I'm working on a collage, and it's called Maps for Peace. It's going to be a series for myself, and it's a map that I put in languages from all over the world. Right, this one's going to include Italian, Spanish, Asian, my own intuitive writing, English, and African symbols, native symbols, my jelly prints, maps. So that's what this is. So they're like maps for peace, and that's what I'm calling the series. All right, let me look and see where I'm at now. Oh, that's why this piece right here went in there somewhere. That's why that's went right there. Okay. And this is why I took a picture on my iPad, so I can have a clue of what the heck I'm doing. I would never remember all this. Okay. Thanks, Debbie. I appreciate it. Somebody went to dinner. Yes, enjoy your dinner. Okay. Let me see where else I'm at now. Okay, so the next thing is this. This is one of my jelly prints to look like an old wall, and then an intuitive symbol that I drew. We'll put that in right there. Ooh. So I'll be working on this for the rest of the week. It'll probably take me to finish this, you know, after also doing some mark making on here, gluing and adding any other collage bits on here that I want. So I'll probably have it done before next week, but I'll have it posted in my I'll have it posted on my Instagram and in my Facebook when I get done. And then I'll see about making some prints of these. Yeah, I'm making some like poster prints of these. There we go. Aren't these magazines for Glue Surface fabulous? Look how big they are. It's a Las Vegas Weekly. So I get these from the grocery store for free. They're fabulous. Bye, Lori. Thanks for coming. What time do we got? Oh, 3:55. Okay, you guys, we're going to do the giveaway here in just a second. Let me just glue down the rest of the pieces just right here in this section, okay? And then we'll do giveaway. This piece goes next. 2 hours is nothing. It goes so fast. It amazes me every time. Every time. So in my studio, this is all one of my main projects I'll be working on. Every week I won't come back and always be working on this same project, just so you guys don't get bored. I mean, it's what I'm going to work on in my own time, but I will, every other week, work on something else, just so you guys can see other things and, you don't get too bored. Okay. I'm just looking to see what goes next. Okay, this goes next. All right, that goes in there. You guys, I'm going to try to get to it for the giveaway today. I wanted to include, remember I told you guys I get the Asian newspapers from Chinatown here. And so I want to put those in a giveaway. I have a whole bunch in this one closet. I'm going to see if I can get to it here in a second. It's just, I have another, it's a small shelf, wire shelf, but it's in front of the closet. So it's hard for me to get to it. So we'll see if I can get to it in here in a second. And I'll put it in the giveaway today. I've been wanting to do it. It's just a matter of getting to the, it's just a matter of getting to the newspapers. It's a matter of getting into that closet. Okay. Let me see what else we got going on here. I think that goes there, and then this map of some sort goes like this, or like this. I mean, I can never get everything back like exactly the way I had it, so I'm not even going to completely try that, but I'm just looking to see what the heck I'm doing. I'm thinking about putting these two pieces like this, and then I'll find something else that can go right in there. That's what I'll do. And then I'm going to stop here. Okay. You know what? Just a second. Let me see something. Where did I put? Okay, I think I skipped. So I have this long piece right here. And I think didn't I have that on the side? Yeah, that's what goes there. That's so damn big, I don't want to put that there. So things are getting changed up, I can tell you that right now. Because I skipped something. I like that. So, yeah, I like that. So let's put that in like that and then call that a day for now with this. Okay, so there's that Asian newspaper going right there. And then my intuitive writing will go right here. Okay. All right, so let's get this glued in. So you guys have a lot of good artists to go check out when you get off my chat that you guys can check out. Like I said, I'll put all those names. I'm glad I wrote all that down so I can make sure I put links to everybody. But I think it's important to promote other people besides your damn self. So I always try to promote other people. Okay. You can just learn so much from watching so many different people. Everyone has their own way of doing things, and you can get inspiration and great ideas. And you know what's cool? That just ripped. And did it even matter? I mean, I do everything so rustic and old world and old wall, but something can rip and it still just looks good. I don't have to worry about it. Okay. Awesome. I think this is looking pretty cool. Yeah, I'm liking the way this looks. I don't like how white that is. So I'm going to take some, I'm going to take some Tim Holtz, I need to put this in water. Distress ink and distress that. In fact, I can't really stand looking at it right now, so I'm going to Tim Holtz distress it. I call it Tim Holtz distressing. Like that's a word, Tim Holtz distressing. Let's take some vintage photo to it. That's what I always say. If something's not working out, Tim Holtz distress it. And I just keep these makeup brushes that you get from Dollar Tree. Well, these are the ones you get from Dollar Tree. These I got from a generic dollar store. These are from Dollar Tree. These are fabulous for your Tim Holtz Distress inks or Tim Holtz Distress oxides, for your pan pastels or just your pastels. They're fabulous. Or inks. Just regular old inks. All right. Also, I'm going to add in something a little darker in here too, like some walnut stain. So that was the Distress Oxide. And this one is also an oxide. Some are distressed inks and some are distressed oxides. So I'm just throwing, I like walnut stain because it's like, it's like, to me, it's like the dirt in your project. It really adds something to it. And guys, you know what? I'm going to get crazy with it because they're oxides. Whether it's an ink or an oxide, inks will just distress out. Oxides, they will look like they've oxidized, right? So I just discovered this a couple months ago of taking the coffee in the spray bottle that I created here and spraying, instead of spraying water on the oxides, spraying coffee. So let's spray coffee on this. We're going to get some cool oxidation. And the oxidation is even more cool when you use coffee instead of using water. Okay, we're done. we're done with the project for today. So I think this looks pretty cool so far. What do you guys think? And we'll let that coffee do its thing. These are the papers that I have to finish what we're doing. So I need to... All right. Let me grab something here real quick. These are fabulous. I get these from Dollar Tree. You get 3 in a package. And whenever I see them, I pick up tons because they don't always have them. But these right here are fabulous if you're in the middle of a project. They're great for everything. I organize all kinds of stuff in here. But if you're in the middle of a project, you can just put all these pieces right in here like this. And that, maybe this has to fold in. Yeah, has to fold in. But anyway, so now I have all my pieces for this project. So I love stuff like that. Love little organizational things to keep me organized. As organized as possible. All right, let me put this down. Oh my God, you guys, my studio is a wreck. Oh my God, I have stuff everywhere. All right, let me find a place to put this on the ground. I really don't have a place in here on the ground because I also have my pottery on the ground. All right, let me see if I can find a place. I found a place. Crazy. This room is crazy. All right, I found some space on the ground. All right, and then this right here can go up here. All right. Now we can do the giveaway. You guys, first I gotta blow my nose. Excuse me. I'm gonna take this paper out of here so I make sure that I give you guys all those people to go see. And then this is what I'll use for the giveaway. All right, let me get the giveaway prizes out. Oh, you guys, I don't have to find the newspapers. I know where they're at in my closet. I just have to get to the closet, which I can do. So one of the prizes is going to be one of these Asian newspapers. So that's what this is. Okay. So this represents the Asian newspaper that I'm always getting all this cool stuff out of. This is just one paper, but it's, you know, it might be 1 or 2 different ones. Anyway, I will send you an Asian newspaper. It won't be in pieces like this. It'll be all one paper. It won't be in pieces. So this is one of the things you can win today. And just so you can see, like they have like whole pages that just have like, isn't that cool? And this is what I love to get, is the bold print out of it. See that bold print? I love to cut that out and put that in my work. All right, so this is one of the prizes. A whole Asian newspaper. Let me just fold that so I have room. So that's one of the prizes to win. All right, let me look at my rest of my stuff. All right. I have a basket full of goodies. Okay, now these are my printables. I'll just go through them really quick. These are the Mooch's work. Because his stuff is public domain, we can put it in. I can put it in the Etsy shop in the printables to for you guys to use in your work. Okay, so these are all jelly prints and pages that I made. And if you want these, I opened up another private Facebook group, and that's where I give you directions to go to copy these onto your own computer and then be able to print them off, okay? So instead of me sending them to you, you'll print them off yourself. So all you have to do is message me on in my Etsy shop, and I'll give you directions and how to get to the private Facebook group, and then you have like 7 days to save these to your own computer, and then you can print them off whenever you want. So if you don't have ink or whatever right now, you can just save these to your pictures in your computer, or save it to whatever you want to save it to. But for me, it goes to my pictures, and then you can have them on your computer and be able to print them off whenever you want to. Or you can also save them to your computer, and then save them onto a flash drive and take it to like, you know, Staples or whatever, Office Max, and get them printed out. Okay, so there's printables here. There's an Asian newspaper. Still got quite a few coloring books, adult coloring books. I have this one, this adult coloring book, etchings. This is fabulous. This looks like drawings. We have this coloring book. These are all adult coloring books. Creative Animals and Desert Blooms. What else? Just a second, because I got a few other things that people haven't seen. Oh, this is kind of cool. Okay. Here's another thing. This is cute. This is a notepad that you can color. It has like that love van on it, like peace van. I love that. And you can color it. It's really cool. And also, this is coloring sticky notes by Crown Jewels. So they're sticky notes, and you can color those too. So that'll be a kit together. Well, you know what? This is going to be kind of a nice little kit. We'll do all 3 of these, because this is also another one of these note journals that you can color. See? But it goes with this. So it's a journal that you can color. See? And it goes with this notepad here. And I already said you could get this, so we'll just do all 3 of these. Okay? So that's another winning. Okay. So that's enough stuff for today. Okay, so the rules for the giveaway. Don't go until I say go. One number only. Whoever gets the number first, I'll call it right then. Even if everyone hasn't put their number in, because it just keeps me being able to recognize the number right away. Did I say one number only? Also, if I say, okay, it's closed, even if a number comes in like a couple seconds later, we'll go ahead and take it, because there is a lag in chat. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. If there's any other rules that I haven't mentioned, we'll do it if we need to. If we need to. The other thing is, oh, my printables. If you want the printables, you can order them in my Etsy shop. I had to list 5 pages at a time, because that's how Etsy says we have to do it, so, for printables. So every 5 pages is $2.50. So it's really reasonable. And you can, there will be a link to my Etsy shop in about an hour and a half. Or you can go to any of my videos, and a link to my Etsy shop is always in there. Okay? All right. Thanks, Artsy Girl. She went ahead and already put the information there. Thank you so much, sweetie. Okay. What's the Facebook name? Oh, of the What's the Facebook? Oh, the name of the Facebook. You know what? I don't even know what the heck it's called. It's just a private Facebook group. That only thing that's happening in that Facebook group is a place for people to go and save and print off their printables. So that's all it's for. I don't have anybody, nobody's joining it. You only join it and then for like a week, and then I take your name out of there after a week. So it's just a place you can go and be able to save the printables to your computer. But I'll have a direct link that I'll send you if you win that and you decide you want to do that. Okay. Oh, Barbara, thank you. Barbara said that's actually one of the best collages I've seen. Wow. Thank you so much. Barbara said, I will try anything craft-wise. Sure, spray with coffee on oxide. You know what's funny? It's just the more you just do things, the more things you come up with, you know? Like I was just sitting here, the coffee was sitting there. I'm like, I was going to spray it with water. I said, oh, I'll spray it with coffee instead. So thank you, Artsy Girl. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you, Debbie. And thank you, Patty. I was just reading through the chat there. Okay, so let me write a number down really quickly. How many people do we have here? How many people are in the chat? Because the chat that I have right now doesn't tell me how many people there are. What the heck? Oh, real quick, Patty asked me if I plan on doing raku. Yes, I want to do raku, but I'm gonna do a version of raku. So, because you have to first fire, I guess, I think this is what so far what I've learned about raku. You have to fire it in a regular kiln at super high, and then you can do the raku firing on it. But I know that you can get a raku type of effect when you do your pit firing, like I'm going to do in my backyard. If you throw in stuff like salt, hay, different things, you can get all these cool markings on your pottery, like raku. So I'm not so sure that's the only way. So I'm still working on it. But yes, raku is the thing I'm the most interested in when it comes to the firing. Yeah, you guys, yeah, you guys don't go yet. Don't start yet. No, so nobody's number counts yet. Hey, Roxy girl. Hi, Roxy. Vibra Art. How are you doing? So good to see you. We're about to do a giveaway. The giveaway hasn't started yet, you guys, so don't put a number in. Hey, Artsy girl, do you see how many people there are on the chat? Because where I'm at right now, I can't see how many. Oh, it says 16. Okay, never mind. 15 in chat. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to choose number 1 through 15. Let me write a number down. Okay, I wrote a number down. Go. Oh, Jerry got it. Number 12. Just making sure. But Jerry got it. Number 12. Yay, Jerry. So, Jerry, what did you want to get? Jerry, what's your last name on here? Or, yeah, Jerry. Okay. F-O-L-A-U. R-A-S-H-A. Okay. So, Jerry, what did you want to do? What did you want to get? What prize did you want to claim? And for those of you who just joined, I know I called the number and not everybody had their numbers yet. But as soon as I see the number, I just go ahead and call it, even if everyone hasn't done it yet. Just because it's easiest for me to be able to find the person who got it first. So the journal set. Okay. Journal. Okay, so I'm going to show it to you really quick, Jerry. Is this what you're talking about? So I'll just hold this up, Jerry, so you can let me know if this is what you want. Yes, ma'am. Okay, very good. So this is yours, Jerry. Jerry, you know, I think I have your address, but go to my Etsy shop and go to the link. There'll be a link below to my Etsy shop in about an hour. If not, go to a different video. Click on my Etsy shop and give me your address again. Also, if your name is different from the name here, if your YouTube name is different than your real name, let me know that, okay? So I can match everything up. Okay. All right. So let's do it again. Let me, okay, we'll do. Perfect. Oh, that's another rule. If you've won, you can't be in the next giveaway. Sorry, Jerry. Just so it gives everybody more of a chance. Okay, so we have 17 people watching. So we need to choose a number between 1 and 17. Go. You're welcome, Patty. Have a great week. See you soon. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow if you're streaming tomorrow. You guys also, if no one guesses the number, it's whoever gets the closest and we round up, okay? Just letting you guys know. That was another rule that I forgot to say, but anyway. Most of us know that now. We've been coming on the channel, so. But it's whoever gets the number closest if nobody guesses it, and we round up like in money. Okay, I'm just waiting to see. Okay, just still waiting for everybody to go. Nobody's guessed the number yet, but somebody has gotten close to it, rounding up. So I'll call it in a minute. We'll give another couple of times for people to put their numbers in. Okay, is everybody got their number? Did everyone get their number in that wanted to participate? Okay, going once, going twice, going 3 times. We're closed. Let me just give it a couple more seconds, like I said, because there is a lag in chat. Anybody ever watch Kimball's Corner? He live streams. He has some cool stuff. He starts like, I think he just started. He starts like at 4 o'clock right when I should be ending. Okay. Okay, so nobody else has put a number in. So my number was 10, and I believe Artsy Girl got it with 11. Rounding up, that's the next closest number to 10. So if everybody just wants to confirm that with me, I'm pretty sure that is what it is. Artsy Girl. Yay, Artsy Girl. Congratulations. Artsy Girl right away. Asian newspaper. Thank you. I love what you said. Asian newspaper. Thank you. So, girl, we got it. And you'll be getting a whole paper, okay? I might send you 2 of them. I'll see what I have in there. For sure 1, but you might end up getting 2 of them. 2 different ones. But it won't look like this. It won't be a used Asian newspaper. You'll get a nice new fresh one. Okay. So you guys, that is it for this week. I hope you guys liked everything. Yay, Artsy Girl. Yay, yay, yay. So I hope you guys enjoyed everything. I hope I inspired you guys, gave you guys some ideas. And this was fun. I love it. I love spending time with you guys. It's okay, Thrifty 50. We'll be back next Sunday. Yeah, we'll be back next Sunday at 2 o'clock. Okay, you guys? All right, that is it. Love you guys. Thank you guys so much. You guys are all so sweet. I'm just trying to make sure anyone has anything else to say. I don't think they do. So I will talk to you guys next. Let me make sure. Someone else just popped up. Thank you, Barbara. You're a sweetie too. Yes, everyone be safe. All right, you guys be safe. Take care. I will see you guys next Sunday, 2 o'clock, same place, same time. Okay? Bye. Oh, and thanks, Archie Girl, my moderator. Talk to you guys next week. Bye-bye.